Okay, I wanted to give you an example of the keep, flip, change method so you could see how it's actually worked out. Find a better marker here. So this was the example in the slideshow, 5 divided by 3/25, so that doesn't show up super well. And keep, flip, change. Remember, we keep the first fraction. We flip the second fraction, and we change the sign. Okay? So when we look at 5 divided by 3/25, we're going to keep 5 the same, and that's 5 over 1. Okay? I'm going to flip this second fraction, so that means I'm going to use its reciprocal. So that means the denominator now becomes the numerator. So now that becomes 25 over 3, or 25/3. And now I'm going to change the division sign to multiplication. Then we learned yesterday that through multiplication, we can simply multiply straight across. So 5 times 25 is 125. 1 times 3 is 3. Now we have an improper fraction, so we would need to change this to a mixed fraction. Some teachers, I'm a teacher that actually prefers it this way, but a lot of your teachers, and you'll see it on tests, that they've already changed this to a mixed fraction. So 125/3 is actually 125 divided by 3. So we have to look at this. Well, 1 can't be divided by 3, but 12 can. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. That gives us 0. We bring down our 5. 5 divided by 3, well, the closest we can come is 1 time. So 1 times 3 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2, so we'd have 2 left over. So this fraction in mixed form would be 41 2/3. To do another example, let's do one that has 2. So let's do 1 5/8 divided by 2 1/2. Okay? So just like in multiplication, in division, we cannot do our division until we have turned these mixed fractions into improper fractions. So remember to do that. This is 1 or 8/8, so you can do it one of two ways. So you can think of it as wholes. So this could be 8/8 plus 5/8. And this is 2 of halves, so it'd be 4 halves plus 1/2. The other method is to multiply your whole number and then add your numerator. So you could do that to both sides. So then 2 times 2 plus 1. Either way, we're going to get the same results. This would give us 13/8, and this is going to give us 5 halves. If I do this here, 1 times 8 is 8, plus 5 gives us 13/8, divided by 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more would be 5 halves. So I have the same result. I got there 2 different ways. You choose which way you like to think about it. Then we go back up to our keep, flip, change. So I'm going to keep 13/8 the same. I have to flip my second one, so it's going to now be 2/5, or 2 over 5. And I've got to change my division sign to multiplication. Now I can multiply straight across. 13 times 2 is 26. 8 times 5 is 40. This could be simplified. I believe we would divide it by 2 over 2, which would give us 13/20. I hope that clarifies some things. Have a great day.